What's up, guys? It's SRC bringing you another episode of the Crafted series, the Let's Play on the Crafted server. And today I've got some pretty big changes to show you. I've been playing quite a bit. Um, you can see here a lot of progress has been made since the last time I made a video. And unfortunately, I've been sick with the flu all last week, and my voice has been really messed up, and so I wasn't able to record it. But I didn't want to get too much done without giving you guys an update. And so here you can see we've got the walls pretty much all done on the town. And we'll go down here and take a little bit better look. You can see I used the cobblestone walls in between these pillars here. Just kind of adds a little bit of texture. I think it looks pretty cool. And then you can see inside here, I've added kind of the floor or the ceiling to this. And then coming up here, it kind of gives you a little bit of a lookout. So you can kind of see the view and see what's going on. Now I built this pillar here just to get a good viewpoint on the build as it progresses. And then I did the stone walls along the top here, which I think, again, gives it kind of a cool textured look and serves the purpose of keeping you up here. So down here, I've done a little bit on the main house. I actually started laying out the main building, and I didn't want to do too much. Just wanted to kind of get the outline before showing you a little bit more about how that's going to go. And so you can see it's a decent size. It's not as big as maybe I thought it would be, but I wanted to leave enough room inside the town here to have other buildings so I can have the different farms and different things set up. So this is kind of the main house. And I've just, like I said, started the outline just to get an idea of how I want it to be. And then we'll complete a little bit more on camera here. You can see we've got a few people online here. Temptation's on, and it's Naira. His name's Jake. He's pretty new on the server, and pretty cool guy. So definitely check out his link in the description. And actually, all the links to the people that play on the server are in the description, so definitely check them out as well. I think everybody that plays on the server here does a Let's Play series, which is pretty cool. And these guys might both be in the end, so we might be able to sleep the night away here. Let's just take a look. We actually have spent the last couple of days, not really me, but the other guys have spent the last couple of days redoing the Ender. And I don't think I ever took you guys there to see the original one, but I thought it was fine. I could get 30 levels pretty quickly, but I guess they found a new way of doing it now using tripwires with the pistons. And the new one that they made looks really awesome, and maybe if we have time, I'll take you out there and we can take a look at that as well. But wanted to get a little bit more of the building done here. That's kind of a new feature. We're actually playing on the latest snapshot. If you shift double click, it puts all of one item into your inventory. So you can see it moved all the wood back up and all the wood back down again, which is pretty cool. Definitely like that feature a lot. And so, one thing we'll do today is just get a start on the build here and get this working. Because what I think I'm going to do is have the two entrances in the front and the back, and probably not on the sides. And so we've got this kind of platform here made out of the wood half slabs, and then we're going to have a stairway coming up here to each level, and then this wood layer is going to be the floor and the ceiling depending on the level that you're on, and then I'm going to have the stairways continuing up again each way. So that's kind of the plan. And then I think from the wall standpoint, I'm going to fill this in with wood in between here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any windows or not. I might do that. Kind of the big conflict that I have, as I was thinking about this yesterday, is in the inside it looks a little bit goofy because you're not going to see this corner piece of sandstone from the inside because it's going to have wood right here as well. So it's just going to look like all wood, and there's not going to be any sandstone. So then the other option would be to make the sandstone too wide, so have this piece sandstone and this piece here sandstone going up. But then from the outside it'll look goofy because as you're looking at it over here right now, it looks perfect. You've got sandstone, wood, and it's just one layer. But if we do two, if this excuse me, if this is sandstone, then you're going to have two on the sides and only one in the middle. Now, that might look okay, but I'm just not sure if that's how we want it to be. So, I don't know. I'm still kind of undecided about that. I might change it up. That's something that I've done several times with this already, is kind of change it up. I think maybe the sandstone does look okay like that, and then just have one layer of sandstone in the middle. I don't know. So next time, if it's different, I'll give you an update. But if it's the same, um, then that's the way we went. So if you have any opinions on that, which one looks better, just let me know. And I'll also need some opinion on Windows. I'm not sure that this video is going to be very long because I am still sick and having a hard time talking for extended periods of time. But really just wanted to give you the update so that as this build progresses, it doesn't just go from a desert to this huge house here all of a sudden. I just kind of temporarily built my enchanting table up here. I'm not 100% sure on keeping that exactly where it is either, but it's possible that it'll stay exactly where it is. And I think I do want to have the enchanting in this main building, because this is obviously, if everything's outside of it, my storage and my enchanting and all the farms and everything, then there's really no purpose to the house. So I think I'll definitely keep some of the storage in here, some of the better items, and then the enchanting table and anvil and the brewing stations, all that stuff will be in the house, I think. Another thing that I've been doing a lot lately is playing Feed the Beast, which if you haven't ever played that, it's just amazing. I love that. It's basically Minecraft with a bunch of mods that other people have made, and it's just all these mod packs all put together. And there's just so many ridiculous things that you can make. There's a lot of machinery. It's kind of like Tekkit. Tekkit uses the same, basically a lot of the same mods. And I'm such a noob to this that I don't really know the difference between Tekkit and Feed the Beast for the most part. But I've just been playing on the Minecraft version of Feed the Beast, and it's just so much fun. You can build all these machines. You can have a jetpack to fly around and hover, which makes building. There's so many new blocks in the game. It's just unbelievable. So many different woods and trees. You can make micro blocks. It's just unbelievable. If you've never played it, you definitely need to give it a try. And I thought about making a series on that as well, but now that the holidays are over and my work actually gets pretty busy this time of year, I just didn't know if I would have time to do that. And so I don't think I have the time basically to put together this series and the Feed the Beast series along with my Call of Duty games and stuff, because it just becomes a lot of work. And that's kind of one of the reasons that I stopped doing YouTube last spring, was that I was just making a video every single day, and it just got kind of overwhelming to try to keep up with, playing all the games, getting all the footage, rendering all the videos, uploading everything to YouTube. Just to do that every day was just too much, and I just don't know that I have the audience for it to make it really worth doing at the moment. But if, feel free to leave some comments below on what your preferred content is on my channel. I know some of you play Minecraft and like Minecraft, others just enjoy watching it. Most people on my channel subscribe for Call of Duty gameplay, which is the main focus. And again, because I've been sick with the flu the last couple weeks, and today's really the first day that I've felt like my voice was good enough to do any kind of recording at all. I basically haven't recorded anything, and my capture card for my Xbox was giving me a lot of problems. And the last few videos that I did were done from theater mode, because when I would capture a gameplay, it was kind of hit or miss as to whether it would even capture at all. Like, you would only capture a couple minutes of the gameplay and then just get cut off, which was really annoying. And then, most recently, I guess the other problem that I've had is that now it just doesn't do anything at all. Like, I just get a black screen when I open the capture software. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm going to buy the new HD PVR 2 in the next week or so, and so then I'll have some more gameplays coming. I'll just start recording every game, basically. And so that's going to be the plan from there. So that's why you haven't seen any Call of Duty gameplays. I've had some really pretty sick games. I've really been enjoying Black Ops 2. But that's why you haven't seen that on my channel. And so I'll be getting back to that, definitely. So if you're at my channel for Call of Duty, definitely keep your eyes open. There'll be much more of that coming in the near future. But at the moment, it's kind of just Minecraft is what I've been doing in my spare time when I've been sick, and I'll certainly keep this series up to date as well. But yeah, that's kind of the update for today. I could either continue building this or go check out the new Ender, which I think you'll enjoy because they really did a good job on that, and it's really been coming along nicely. And I don't think I ever took you there in the first place, so that's something that we'll need to check out. I think. Oh, and then I've also made. It has been such a long time since I've recorded. I've made some progress too on my Nether track, which has just taken a ridiculous amount of time to build, just because it's so many blocks long and it's really nowhere near done. But I think it's at least a functioning track now. I used a lot of my resources just on building the actual track itself, because I have quite an incline going up to it, and so I needed to build a lot of rails, a lot of those powered rails, and I used almost every single block of gold that I had. Luckily, I had enough to get that up and running, and so that's completed now. I have a working functional track that goes right to the end, which is perfect, exactly what we need. And so that's something that I'll show you guys an update here as well. But we just light this up a little bit better just so we don't get anything spawning in here. So this is kind of the idea of what this place is going to look like. It's kind of an open concept. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for doors here, if anything, on the front, since it's kind of nobody's really going to come out here, and anybody that does come out here is certainly more than welcome to go wherever they want to go anyway. So I don't know that that's really all that necessary. I might just leave it kind of open concept like this. But coming up here, we're going to have very similar stories going up, up, up. I'm not sure how many layers it's going to be. And then we'll have, function for each layer. So, here's my enchanting table, which might move somewhere else to where it's not taking up so much space, because the next stairway is going to go right here, very similar to this. It's going to start here and go up. And so having this enchanting table just 2 blocks away from where the stairs start might not make a lot of sense, but I just needed to get something up so I could start enchanting stuff. And so that's kind of that. And so in the next update, you'll see a little bit more of this being built. I'm sure that it'll be a lot farther way along. But for now, I will get to the end here and show you my Nether portal. All right, so you can see here a lot has been done since the last time we were here. I've got the track in place here, and mined quite a bit of endstone to get this all enclosed. And then I put these half slabs here so that the stupid zombie pigmen don't get in your way as you're trying to make the trek. So let's take the ride here. And you can see that the nice thing about it is that even though your head is in these half slabs, you don't really see it. I do get the little bit black outlines of the blocks just to let you know that you're in them, but it really doesn't affect your vision too much, which is pretty nice. And you'll see here as we come along this track, I don't have this anywhere near completed. It's just going to take a lot more time, and I haven't really had good picks to mine endstone, because mining endstone in this quantity with anything but an efficiency 4 pick is just a nightmare. And so I have a couple of those now, so when I get some more time, I'll be able to do that. But you can see how much of this has to be dug out still, and how many of these powered rails I had to use. It just took, like I said, almost all the resources, so that's not good. Alright, so we'll just probably walk the rest of the way here, because this isn't done yet. When it's finally finished, I'll actually get this all blocked in and stuff, so that these stupid zombie pigmen don't get in my way on the track. And we're almost there, so it won't be too long before we get there. But yeah, you can tell that this is just going to be a lot more work, and it's just kind of one of those tasks that just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of takes some of the fun out of the game, I guess, is for me at least, is doing those large projects that are just monotonous over and over the same exact thing. So I've kind of taken a break on that just so I don't get sick of playing, and have started working on other things. But you can see here, so now we're at the Nether hub, which last video, I think it was, or the one before that, trying to figure out why this was blocked up. I guess we're not going to use the lower hub anymore, and so everything's going to be right here now. And so you can see some other people have moved in, got some new players on the server, and so definitely, like I said, check them out. But here's kind of the new Nether or the end portal. This is a lot nicer because the old one used to take you to a forest and you had to kind of navigate some jungle trees to get to the actual portal. But now it just takes you literally right next to it, which is awesome. So here we are in the end. This is the new end storage that I think NoBlocks is built, which looks very nice. You can see a lot of different storage and furnaces and different things. Looks like somebody's working on something here. And the end, I keep getting turned around, so it's right down here. And then there's a track to take, which again looks pretty cool. Again, if you've ever used an Ender, you know that you have to build it pretty far away from the main island in the end, just so that you can have the right spawn rates. And so this is why you have to take these long rails here. Alright, then I'm going to have to probably wrap this video up pretty shortly here, just because my voice is really not going to hold up for very much longer. Still getting over this flu that I've had for, man, at least over a week now, almost a week and a half. Welcome to Ender 2.0, Farms, Enchant Room, and Storage in Progress. And you can see the spawn rates on this thing are absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and here these guys are. It's Nyrup and Temptation. And looks like they're building the enchanting table and things here, but I'm sure that they've been killing these pretty often, and the spawn rates on them are just ridiculous. So I was down here earlier when they were working on it. I don't even think they had the upper layers done at all. And I got from 0 to 30 before they were all dead. So it's just unbelievable. The new method, basically using the vines to slow them down along with the tripwires, is very good. And so, yeah, this is basically the new Ender, which is where I'm going to be doing all of my enchanting. I thought about using that zombie grinder or the zombie spawner to make a grinder, but there's really no point with this available. And so you can tell we're going to get to 30 before these are all dead, which is pretty insane. I mean, the spawn rates are absolutely ridiculous. And I guess we're hungry. And so you can see, there we go, 30 levels, just like that. And I don't have any more food. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my voice and coughing and pauses and things, as I'm still getting over this sickness. But as always, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Take care.